Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to be talking about Ratking. Now, I know I talk about Ratking a lot. I've literally been telling you to use it since the moment it was released. But this time you really need to listen to me because Ratking is incredibly strong right now for quite a few reasons, which I will go over later in the video, as well as telling you about the build I'm running with Ratking and how I play with that build. So first, let's talk about what Ratking is and what it does. So Ratking is a full auto 300 RPM exotic sidearm that you can currently pick up from the exotic kiosk under the Red War exotics for 1 exotic cipher, 100,000 glimmer, 150 helium fragments, and 1 ascendant shard. For the perks on Ratking, we have Vermin, which makes you invisible on reload after a kill, and its intrinsic perk is Ratpack, where Ratking gets stronger when nearby allies have it equipped, stacking up to 6 times. Now, you may hear this and think, sounds like this gun is only strong when other people are using it. No. You are incorrect. Ratking can 100% stand on its own without others using it. But if someone nearby just also happens to be using it, that's just a bonus and you're just gonna murder faster. But you do not need those other people. Now, for the catalyst of Ratking, it gives you plus 20 aim assist and plus 20 recoil direction, bringing it to a total of 80 aim assist and 100 recoil direction. But the catalyst, in my opinion, one of the best catalysts in the game in terms of adding to a gun or changing a gun, the catalyst adds health regen on reload after a kill. So not only will you go invisible after reloading when you kill someone, you will also regen your health. Now, why am I telling you that Ratking is actually nuts right now? Because you guys know that I've loved Ratking for a long time, but now Ratking is nuts for everyone, I promise you. So, first off, there was an overall buff to sidearms just across the board, which increased auto-aim fall-off distance by 30%. Ratking's one downfall before this change was its range, but now you can challenge at significantly further distances than before this buff, and it is very noticeable. With all of my sidearm testing post-buff, Ratking is the most noticeable difference with the 30% increased auto-aim fall-off distance. I can challenge from way further away, when usually I'd be like, nah, Ratking can't challenge that. But now I can. It is so noticeable. It kind of blew my mind. I've used Ratking for a very long time, and this change has made it feel significantly better in terms of challenging at longer distances. Now, for my hunters out there, we just recently got our Gyrfalcon's Hauberk re-enabled, and this exotic armor piece is a Ratking user's dream. It's like it was created for Ratking. Created for me. And now for you. Gyrfalcon's Hauberk gives you a bonus 2 weapon damage after you emerge from being invisible. Ratking makes you invisible all the time, so you are constantly getting that boost in damage. Now, you aren't doing anything fancy with it, like a Kill Clip 120 hand cannon or Ace of Spades, for example, but you are getting that slight boost in damage very, very frequently. There's not going to be many duels where you're not invisible and going into that duel. So you're going to be able to win more duels more comfortably. Now, I will say that it is worth noting that your first few shots won't have that damage buff because you emerge from invis when you start shooting, but the rest of your clip will. So you're not going to be getting this huge, insane amount of extra damage, but it will make you win things more comfortably because that's what we're going for. We're going through for consistency. That's what we want when we play PvP. We want things to be consistent. And with Ratking and Gyrfalcon, you are going to be doing more damage all the time, which is going to make you more consistent in winning your duels. So with Ratking plus the catalyst plus Gyrfalcon's Hauberk, you are getting a damage boost coming out of invis, getting a kill, reloading to get your health back, and going back invisible to proc the damage buff once again. You don't even need to use Void Hunter for this to work. This is a loop that you can keep up without being a Void Hunter, but of course it is much more reliable when using Void Hunter. If you're using Void Hunter, you will pretty much never be in a duel unless you are invisible first. If you're using another class or you're just using a different hunter, you will be invisible a lot of the time, but you won't be invisible all the time. Another reason why I am loving using this buffed up Rat King is because we just got a brand new energy sniper that came with Festival of the Lost, Macabre or Macarb, depending on where you live. People say it differently, which is an incredible sniper across the board. And my favorite way to run with sidearms is with a sniper. And of course, Bungie just gives you a free amazing roll, so you might as well use it. It's really good for PvP. You don't need to farm for one. You just have it. Put all of these things together and you have one incredible setup for a build that I think most people can dominate with, especially with Ratking being full auto. You get the extra damage buff. It's just very user-friendly. So how do I use this build? I use currently Ratking and Macabre. I used to use Occluded Finality. That's another favorite sniper of mine. You can of course use Beloved, whatever you want to do, whatever energy sniper works for you. Now, you don't have to use this one. Of course, you don't even have to use a sniper. You can use it with your favorite sniper or your favorite any other weapon. I just do prefer sniping when using a sidearm because now with the buffed sidearms, I have close range, medium range, and long range covered with that loadout. Couple my sidearm Ratking and my sniper with Gyrfalcon and making sure that I am using Echo of Persistence Fragment to make my invisibility last longer. This affects not only your dodging invis or your smoke invis, but it also affects your Ratking invis. So you're going to dodge to go invisible before challenging anyone to get the damage boost, shoot, kill, reload, get health back, go invis, and do it all over again. It's not the most complex loop, but that is why it's so good. And that's why I say I think that most people could probably dominate with this, because you don't need to do anything complicated to have the loop work and to make the most out of it. One thing to keep in mind when using Ratking, especially when coupled with Gyrfalcon, is that you can challenge people when you usually would have to back off. Say you're getting into multiple 1v1s as you're getting the kill, reloading, you have your health back, you have the damage boost, so you can keep challenging people. Another thing that you will notice a lot, which is really great with Ratking, is that people will keep on challenging you after their teammate has rushed you and died because, of course, they assume that you're low health. Like, that's just a smart thing to know that my teammate just went in there. They clearly got some shots off on the person. They're probably nearly dead. I should go in and finish them off. But if you hear someone using a Ratking, you might want to second guess that. But you're not low health. You're basically full health and you have a damage boost. So challenge everybody. You don't need to back down. You will win every fight. It's just the way it is. That's just how Ratking works. You're just going to win everything. Then, of course, you have the sniper rifle for longer range engagements. It also works really well if you have an energy sniper like Macabre, that does a lot of body shot damage, because with this buff to having more range with Ratking, you have more wiggle room with getting a body shot and then hitting them. So you get a body shot with the sniper, finish them off with Ratking, you go invis, get your health back, get your damage boost, and you're ready to go and slay everybody. So, TLDR, Ratking is nuts. It has everything working for it right now. There are so many things that have come together to make Ratking be the king of sidearms. It's so good. I don't want to even use anything else. I know I am a Ratking whore, that's true, but it's just so good now. It really feels like there are so many things that Bungie has done to just make Ratking feel absolutely freaking incredible. So please give it a try. You are missing out if you don't try it, or don't try it, because I don't want you to kill me with Ratking. But that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. You can catch me streaming at least 5 times a week live on Twitch, which is where I get all of this footage. And we're also currently helping people to get their Ratking catalyst. So come on, drop by and join the Rat Pack. Thank you so much, everyone, and bye.